Hello,
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, Anushka. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Great, Anushka. How are your leaves going? I mean, not leaves, these are vacations, summer vacations. These are technically
Now,
these are summer vacations, but you're in 10th standard. I'm sure there will be some pressure to start studies. Even schools, I don't think they let you live in peace for some time. They immediately after ninth exam, they give you a 10-day break and immediately start the 10th portions.
yes, ma'am.
Isn't, am
Yes,
I
ma'am.
right?
We have started
You
from
already started.
yes, yes,
Okay, okay, fine. As I told you in the last session,
yes,
teachers, parents, the whole ecosystem, that puts the additional pressure on kids that you're in 10th now and that's going to
yes,
start.
sir.
Yes. So, otherwise, how are the things going? What else are you doing in your free time?
Now, in my free time, I'm just completing my homework and studying what is being taught in the school so that I am up to date and I'm able to revise side by side. So that's what I'm
Okay.
doing.
That is all related to studies, ma'am. What are you doing for your own enjoyment? And just keep the stress away for some time. And just that gives you happiness and you enjoy the activity. What are you doing for that?
For that, sometimes I read any kind of book or play with my siblings, so that
Uh,
helps me spend my free time in a happy way.
okay, that yeah, playing with your brother or sister, sibling. By the way, it's a brother or a sister.
Sister,
It's a sister, elder or younger.
younger one.
Younger one. Okay, how young is she?
She is 8 or 9 years, 9 years old.
Okay, she's quite grown enough to play some nice games with you. It's not like a small kid with whom you can just cuddle and love the kid for some time, and then you just need to come out. You can actually play some games with your sister. She's that grown up. Hmm.
Yes, sir. She is really good at chess, and I like to play it with her. She challenges me sometimes.
Oh, chess. Wow. Great, great, great pastime. Wonderful. You people have taken up some nice activities to, cerebrally challenging games. I think chess is a very wonderful thing now. Uh, why chess? I mean, who introduced you? Is it something that you people on your own took up? Generally, what? Virtual video games. This is what I see kids nowadays getting into. Or take their computer and start playing games or on the mobile. But chess is interesting.
Yes, sir.
How did you get into chess?
If I talk about getting into chess, I was like her only that then my mother introduced chess to me.
Yeah.
Like there was one very expensive chess which was made of glass. So it
Uh,
looked really nice. So I asked my mother that I want to play it, teach me how to do it. So
yes.
I got introduced by that, and me myself only introduced chess, that how to play, and also my mother to my sister so that she
Uh,
can help me help me pass my time, and it's a great pastime as you said.
yes, absolutely. Because one game, if not anything, I think it takes around 1 hour, 1.5 hour it takes of every game. So once you
Yes,
start, you are completely occupied for 1.5 hours.
yes, sir.
Chess as a game has evolved a lot in India. I'm sure you might have heard about famous chess players from a very young generation, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The current world champion in chess
Yes,
is
sir.
Gukesh, absolutely. And even when it comes to female participation in the sport, even that is extremely good, absolutely
Yes,
wonderful participation. So great, continue doing that. Anushka, today I wanted to ask you, uh, particularly, there is a phrase called one phrase. Have you heard of this one? People say, "Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you what kind of a person you are."
that one is a new one, but I
Huh.
know the meaning of that phrase.
Yes, yes. Tell me the meaning of that. I will come with the next phrase, which will be the topic of for the day. What
Yes.
is the meaning? What is the meaning of this? Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you what kind of a person you are.
Okay. So I think that this means that with whom we are friends, it displays
Yes.
our, or it showcases our personality. Like if
Yes.
we are friends with good people, so it shows that we also have good personality, and we are a good person. For example, if we are friends with really good like those who don't do anything, like there are many things many students do, like vaping and also smoking at a very young age, and they
Yes.
don't follow rules and they are not disciplined. So when we are not friends with them, it showcases that we are really good, like we have a great personality and we are disciplined. So this is
Absolutely.
what it means, that it there is also saying that with the people with whom you are surrounded, you
Hmm.
become a part of them, or 60% something.
Yes. The people whom you're surrounded, over a period of time, you become them. You
Yes.
become them. So, in the same breath, there is one more which says, tell me who your heroes are, and I will tell you what your aspirations are, or what you want to become yourself in your life. Tell me who your heroes are. Now, this is a big problem in India. Okay, we younger generation, we don't select our heroes intelligently.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you might have seen lots of people having TikTokers or YouTubers or some random influencer as their hero.
Yes,
This is
sir.
a trend that goes on. Okay, until a few years back, even my own son, he used to talk about some random people who is a gamer on YouTube, who is doing something, some random things. He used to, be mesmerized by their presence and watching their videos. I used to tell him, what are you watching? Have some nice heroes, that is going to lead your path to the next developmental stage. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir. I agree with that. Like those who are our heroes, who are our favorite heroes,
Hmm.
then we can identify like what aspirations we have or what we want to become. Because
Hmm.
mostly there, I've seen many people around me, like they, if they admire some doctor or any kind of officer, so they want to become like them. Like there are many kind of youth politician, like they are
Hmm.
very young and they are raising issues which are very new, and which are very new, and they have been in our society for a very long period of time, but
Yes.
nobody have raised a voice against it.
Hmm.
So that is somehow we get to know that if they like them, they like how they speak and how they raise their voice against them. So we want, if a person likes them, so maybe they wants to become like them in future.
Yes. Wonderfully told. Who are your heroes, Anushka? By the way, I would want to know that. Some inspirational people that you admire truly.
Some inspirational people, first of all, it's my parents, and after
Yes.
that they are one of my teachers is, she was my class teacher in ninth, and I really admire her because how she balances her every, like how she wants to be lenient with us, but at the same time she is disciplined and strict with us, so that we don't feel like too much familiarity with her, because
Yes.
as the
Yes.
saying goes, too much familiarity breeds contempt. So she is same time, at the same time, disciplined and strict, but at the same time we don't feel that we are with a teacher. If we want to share anything, so we can share anything.
Hmm.
So she
Hmm.
is one of my teachers that I admire, and
Hmm.
someday I want to become like her.
Yeah, that is why you have two professions as your goal, either a lawyer or a teacher. That is the one, two things that you share. Great. Now, do you have any person whom you look up to in your other profession that you want to become? Lawyer. Is there somebody whom you know, whom you admire, whom you follow?
Not a lawyer, but I have one politician that I really admire.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
his name is Raghav, and he the issues he raises are really great, and I would love to support those kinds of leaders in future when I get the
Raghav
chance.
Chaddha. Raghav Chaddha is what you're talking about. Hmm. Yes, yes. Raghav Chaddha, there is one thing that has been getting famous. Uh, I'll give you a clue. Tell me more about it. Okay. Raghav Chaddha Airport. Can you relate
Yes,
the dots? Can you join the dots?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please
He
tell me.
he raised this issue in the parliament that the rates of savories like many things like coffee and samosas, many kind of treats, they are very costly and many people are cannot afford it,
Yes.
and the flights get delayed also. So when they want to purchase anything to fill their stomachs, so at that time these things are even very costly that
Yes.
someone cannot afford to purchase it.
Yes. And as a result of that, we have a separate section which gives you dosa or idli for just 20 rupees.
Okay.
So if you have to thank somebody for that, you have to thank Raghav Chadha. I have sent you one word. Just read this word and tell me, have you heard this word?
Exorbitant rates.
Yes. Have you heard this word?
No, sir. That word is a new one for me.
This extremely expensive.
Extremely expensive. Okay.
Yes, exorbitant rates. Exorbitant is extremely high. Not particularly rates, extremely high, exorbitant, out of my reach. Okay,
Oh,
that's the new word for you.
okay.
Exorbitant rates. Right?
Got that.
Cost of living in Mumbai is
Exorbitant.
exorbitant. Okay, great. Raghav Chadha is a great example to follow. Please do that. You see, that's exactly the reason why I tell. Ask youngsters who are their heroes, and you'll get an indication of what their critical thinking is and everything. Tell me some of your friends whom you feel uh, have heroes which are not a good example in society.
There are many of my friends, those who admire many kind of influencers on YouTube,
Hmm.
but they are not related to like what they want to become. Like
Yes.
it may be of a genre which is not related, like funny genre. Like there are many YouTubers and influencers regarding that. So
Uh,
they say that they want to become like them, they want to become rich like them. So
hmm.
that's not the way that they should admire.
Hmm.
But it is from my point of view,
Hmm.
they should admire them, but they should not make them their role model.
Yes.
So that is,
Yeah.
there
And
are many
you do
friends.
you
Yes.
have some healthy do you have some healthy discussions with your friends on matters of these kinds of importance, Anushka? Whenever I'm sure as a friend you will have some people with you. It's not like always you talk about what you ate, what I like, what you dislike. There are some healthy discussions also happen between friends.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me some instances wherein you have some discussion which is really important, which makes you a little bit more intelligent and after having those.
There are many kind of discussions I have had, but not with every friend. Like those who are my best friend or my close friends, only
Hmm.
with them I take those kind of topics, because
Yes.
with my new friends I'm not comfortable, and maybe they are also not comfortable while discussing this. So I only discuss these kind of topic with my close friends, and
Yes.
what I discuss is that sometimes when the air quality index in Delhi was really severe,
Huh.
and it was above 500, then we
Yeah.
were discussing that how can we get it to a good index. So we got many ways, like we can plant indoor plants, we can put indoor plants in our houses. And also when we talked about these influencer topic, like
Yes.
whom you admire,
Huh.
then I gave them my advice that you should not always follow them, you should have a role model who is really good. Like those who, those whom you admire,
Yes.
they tell you about their personality, about
Yes.
your personality. So you should be really wise and careful while choosing your role model, so that
Hmm.
in future if they do anything wrong, like there are many kind of influencers, they get many kind of assumption accusations because of many things they have done wrong. So that
Yes.
is how I
Yes.
told them that you should have to be very careful and wise to.
Yes. Yeah, this is a good see, this is the good discussion point. Definitely continue to have those discussions with you. I think when it comes to famous personalities, there are two variants. One is the influencer variant, what you're
Yes.
talking about. The comedians on YouTube, they have some of your friends have those as heroes, and some which really make a difference to the society, as the one that you have, Raghav Chadha, you talked about, and your teacher, definitely wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Now, in other aspects of life, okay, Raghav Chadha, politician, that is good, fine. When you read, when you study, okay, when you study, I'm sure in your English books, in your Hindi books, in your science books, you come across many people, many famous personalities who have made a lot of difference to human society itself as a whole. I'm
Yes,
sure you might have studied about Madame Curie. I'm sure you might have studied about Albert Einstein. I'm sure you've studied about Florence Nightingale and so many things. Fine.
yes, sir.
Tell me one character that pops out in your memory or out of your memory, which you have recently studied until your class ninth, which has kind of affected you. Yes, that was a life of struggle, but this lady or this man came out of it. Okay.
Okay.
Just one thing that you can remember.
One thing that I remember is from my ninth standard only. Like in my English textbook, it was about Albert Einstein. Like
Okay.
it was a life story or a short biography, like
Hmm.
which told about his life journey. That
Hmm.
when he was very small, like about around 2 to 3 years, he did
Hmm.
not speak.
Hmm.
He kept mum. So everybody thought that he's a maniac. He's, what do we say that?
Not a maniac. He was a he was a he was a slow kid.
Yeah, he was a slow kid, and everybody thought that
Yes.
he's not in the right state of mind. So
Yes.
let's see. And even his classmates and other children of his from
Uh,
his society also, they didn't play with him because
uh,
they thought that he was not good. So one day he just spoke while having a dinner. So his mother asked that, why didn't you spoke till now? Why are you speaking right now only? So
yes.
he said that I did not feel any kind of need for speaking till now, but
Uh,
now
uh,
I think that there is a need. So
uh,
that event, like that that inspires many, and that many thought that there is some time that we should keep quiet, like
yeah.
when it is not needed. And there are many kind of inventions, like he also wrote to that president during World War II that there should not be any nuclear bomb thrown on
Yes.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And
Hmm.
he is a world citizen. He's titled as world citizen, not as the citizen of Germany, I guess.
Yes, yes. He was absolutely. He was also a Jew, I believe. He was a
Yes,
Jew by his religion, but he was a world citizen in a true sense. Yes,
yes, sir.
great. See, these are all the ones that you get to hear when you read a lot. That is the reason any student, you should all like core subjects. You should definitely be master of science, maths, and everything. But you should never leave reading English and Hindi books, which introduces you to characters like this, and you learn a lot by. Are you interested in reading biographies of your famous personalities, or you just read it because you got it in your course?
Till now, I haven't read any kind of
Yeah,
biography, but it was because I got it in my textbook as a
textbook.
syllabus, so it was compulsory. But in future, if to, I would love to read any kind of biography of a person whom I admire.
Yes, yes. But you know what, Anushka, when you are explaining this Albert Einstein, uh, I felt that somewhere there was a little bit of struggle in forming sentences. I don't know what happened. Otherwise, you're very smooth in your English language and you're wonderful. But when explaining a story, I mean, when you are explaining your story to a third person, which is me here, there is some little bit of struggle. I saw the sentence formation was a little off. So we will do one thing once in a while in our sessions, whenever we come. I will get you to tell me a story.
Okay,
Okay. Anything that you have studied, or any experiences, or any stories that you have learned or heard of, so that let me see if there is a more repair that we can do in that aspect of your language.
okay, sir.
Okay, great. Fine, Anushka, your English is good. uh, I told you you're a young person, and if you keep up the pace of reading and studying right from this age, your by the time you reach your degree or out of your degree, you'll be a wonderful speaker yourself, and that is the whole idea of you. Basically, I have seen many lawyers. I don't think I've told you. Since you want to become a lawyer, I'm telling you, many lawyers who are practicing advocates, they come to English Yari and they want to improve their English at this age after finishing their law degree. And they say, sir, now I am at a stage where I am getting my promotion from sessions court to a high court.
Okay.
Okay, so in India, session courts is where you can use the local language. English doesn't work there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but once you go into High Court or Supreme Court, you will have to know English and speak well in English, and
Yes.
their whole career depended on the fact that whether they knew good English or not.
Yes, sir.
And I
True.
used to ask them, why did you delay so much? He told, sir, as long as things are fine, you don't take actions. But when things start staring you in the eye, then you take actions. Now, I want a promotion. I want to go to high court. I feel so underconfident that I can't speak in English. So now you are at a very young age. Wonderful English. I think your school is basically an English medium school, not much of Hindi. I'm just presuming. Or
Yes.
do you have that rules in school still? Because when I was younger, we used to have this putting a coin in a piggy bank. I mean, as a fine every time you speak in Hindi or something. I don't remember exactly. But do you have these kind of rules in your schools now?
Yes, sir. There is a rule that now those whoever speaks in Hindi or any kind of language in which it is not assigned, like in
Yes.
lunch break or in Hindi or Sanskrit period, we can speak in Hindi, but in
Yes.
other period we cannot speak. So there is a particular monitor assigned for it, that those
Okay.
they listen to speaking in Hindi, they find the charge.
Ah, okay. Can you tell me one, when you look at your own same age group friends, uh, is there any other person who you feel is good at speaking English?
Yes, there is one of my friend that she speaks really good, and she's also good at anchoring and conducting any kind of event or session.
Okay.
And I really admire also that the way she speaks, and she is like me, that the way she speaks is really great and fluent.
What do you think is it an environment, Anushka, that why she speaks the way she does? Or she came from a better school, a convent education, probably first 5 years of her education. I mean, what is the difference when you compare your situation and her situation? Why is her English better?
I am not aware about that. Is she a transfer or not? But what I feel is that she is consistent with her practices, and
Hmm.
also her environment that she gets in the class as well as in at the home.
Hmm. Hmm.
It supports speaking in English,
Hmm.
so that is why she is fluent. But as I am.
Okay, okay. In fact, my son also says me that now he thanks us because there was a long period while he's growing up period. My wife and I, we used to converse most of the time in English.
Okay.
Okay, and for that reason, he didn't have to put special extra effort to become good in language. So he automatically picked it up. As you know, kids your age, not your age, I would say your sister's age,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
and the toddler age, between 4 and 5, the growing period. It's so natural for them to pick up a language. So when at that age you give them the right training, the right words, the right environment, they just pick up 4 to 5 languages at the same time.
Yes.
So that kind of an environment maybe your friend had, and naturally she has picked up on that. So great, Anushka. You're no less I would say you are absolutely wonderful in your own capabilities. Keep practicing, that is the key. And I am sure you will pick up more nuances of this language and continue to be better.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great, Anushka. It was again a nice session. Always nice to speak to you. Always nice to speak to a younger person. Okay, for me, I don't understand what is going on with the younger generation now. It is people through you, people like you, from whom I understand what is going on. Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Anushka. I will see you again in the next session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the insight.